That's right. So, Miss P, you clearly don't love it. Why?
Because it was very boring. See, here's what it is. I feel like if you're gonna do a Conjuring movie, right? Do something different each film. I feel like what this film was a way for the daughter and her husband to take over the mantle from her
Okay.
mother and father. If you're gonna do that, do that. Just, you know what I'm saying? But the way that the pacing was it was very boring for me. Like it had some nice, like 2 or 3 or 4 jump scares that were pretty well done, but I feel like it relied too much on CGI for the freak outs and the jump scares. Like there was too much CGI this time. Like I feel like even in the Nun 2, Conjuring 2, it was more practical effects than relying so much on CGI.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, for me, you know, I liked it. This is a rated film that it's just a run of the mill horror film. That's all. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not going to be like, oh my gosh, that was so good. I mean, it just was. It's like Miss P said, it's like everything. It was just a very familiar horror film. Like we've seen it before. And so it wasn't for me. And when it comes to like being scared and everything, you got to do it really nice to even begin to startle me, let alone scare me. I mean, I was mainly more amused than anything watching this movie. But for those of you who get scared at the slightest things, like at the slightest little things, you're gonna think this is scary because they're just scared of like the smaller things. So is it gonna scare you if just the little things scare you, little things make you jump? Yeah. If you're like a really seasoned person who's watching horror films, you've been watching horror films, that's your thing, you're going to find this a little lackluster. Yeah, but that's it about that. But anyways, though, Miss P, so do you know more about this franchise? How does this Last Conjuring fit into our franchise for this lore and this historical accurateness?
It was painfully slow. You know how I have a thing about pacing. It wasn't as bad as Mad Max Furiosa, okay? So that's a step up. Like you already are up there because that movie was the worst movie ever. But the pacing. I like every movie from The Conjuring has a story behind it. You get the backstory, you get what happened, oh my gosh, the church won't help us. Can you help us? But it was so painfully slow that I was just like, "Ooh, I could fall asleep right now and be okay. Wake up probably 30 minutes from now and still know
Okay.
what's going on."
So basically, pacing, okay, need to work on pacing. And as far as how this movie fits into the franchise, same thing.
The first 2 movies were excellent. They were funny, they were witty, they were smart. It was just a great movie, right? I feel like everything past that has been horrible. Like this movie, it wasn't the worst movie out of the lot, but I wish it would have ended on something stronger.
Yeah, I can see that.